Well, people, it is Saturday. Happy Saturday, August 9th of 2025. I have 10:27 in the a.m. Let's say it together. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. I am Friendship Pearson. Welcome to Friendship Blue, where many times we talk about the 5 C's of clues, codes, colors, the confirmation time, including the dates and the conclusion. So we have wildfires as of August 7th, 2025. And we also had a football injury, a lot going on. And when you get through watching this video, you just might ask yourself, what's really going on? Because I speculated during the Ozzy Osbourne funeral that August, between the 1st, 2nd, and all the way through the 12th of August, be careful because things are going to happen. And so far we've had floods in New York. We had an earthquake in New York. We had a shooting at an army base in Georgia. And yesterday we had a shooting in Georgia at the CVS, at that college campus. And on the 7th, we have the wildfires. And then yesterday we had a football injury as well. I'm gonna put it all in perspective for you. And again, you tell me once I show you in relation to the 5 C's. Check it out.
Wildfire briefly forced evacuations for thousands near Los Angeles. The Canyon Fire broke out Thursday in Ventura County near Lake Piru. So far, it has burned more than 5,000 acres. The Gifford Fire in rural San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara counties has scorched more than 104,000 acres in 1 week. It is the largest wildfire in the state so far this year. Andres Gutierrez has more.
North of Los Angeles, the Canyon Fire sent smoke as far as Las Vegas as homeowners scrambled to leave under evacuation orders.
We know that living right at the very end here that we're going to be exposed.
While thousands of residents fled, others refused to leave.
It's been a nightmare all night over here, up on the ridge, where the flames have been getting bigger.
Jerry Abersold stayed to care for her older dogs, keeping watch as the fire crept closer.
Fortunately, there's no wind. That was a blessing, because if we had wind, we would be in big trouble here.
A combination of
Okay, let's watch this next one. We'll go from there. Let's start here.
Fires are burning out of control in Southern California. Among the newest, the Canyon Fire. It started.
These are the conditions firefighters fear the most: extreme heat, bone-dry brush, and wind. The Canyon Fire north of Los Angeles has already burned several structures and forced thousands to flee. Joe DiLeonardi, a 20-year resident, is in the evacuation zone.
Have our box ready, have our cash ready, have our pills ready.
Now you can see all of these hellacious flames.
The Canyon Fire quickly grew out of control from what started as a glow in the distance, reported just after 2 o'clock on Thursday at 30 acres, then jumping to 1,000 acres, then nearly 5,000 acres by the end of the night. It's the same pattern fueling what's become the state's largest wildfire this year, the Gifford Fire in Central California. Nearly 100,000 acres it's burned for a week and still expanding with mandatory evacuations.
We didn't pack the whole house.
And residents left.
So we have it in California again. You guys probably remember, I think it was January of this year I covered that. Yeah, all this going on. Let's go back to this first video because I thought I saw something here. I want to pinpoint on the address. 30 and 444. 30 and 444. You guys know I have a picture of Jay-Z, and he has a crown of thorns on his head. I haven't showed it in a while, but I'll try to pull it up right quick. Jay-Z, the rapper, has a crown of thorns on his head, and it has the 444 on it. And I'm asking myself as I research this, is this coincidence? Many times the powers, they do speak. And there it is. Many believe it has multiple meanings. If you take the 4 and 4, that's 8. And then you have 8-4. Barack Obama was born August 4th. What are the odds? And this is like a crown of thorns like Jesus had. Is it not similar? What is it saying? Is it speaking without speaking? And out of all the newscasts I could have caught, I just happened to catch that. And the 444. Because many times when we see these things, we have to question, is it sacrifice? Is it ritual? Okay, let's move forward. Remember we had this here? Remember that? August 8th, 8/8. Isn't that something? So the California fire was August 7th it started, and this one was 8/8. Interesting. And you remember that? Remember the situation there? I covered that years ago. California is the 31st state, became part of the United States on 9/9/1850. Take 9/9/2025, anniversary of California. The date of the fire, 8/7. The difference is 45. Trump just so happened to be the 45th president. Now look, Hawaii, where Maui is at, they became the 50th state, August 21st, 1959. Take 9/9, California, literal founding of the state, and Maui, 8/21, 1959. Yep, August 21st. The difference is 108 years, 11 months, and 12 days. So the founding of Maui versus the founding of California is 108 years apart, 11 months, and 12 days. Now watch the breakdown. I said 11/12, like November 12th, right? November 12th is the 316th day of the year. 316, like John 3:16, sacrifice. November 12th is the 316th day of the year. Like John 3:16, Christ's sacrifice. And what is 108? JFK, we just celebrated his 108th birthday, May 29th. Is there something in the theater of the spiritual realm that's speaking to our moment? Will we have another JFK moment? That's my question from all these numbers. Then look at this. His JFK's literal birthday, 5/29/1917, JFK's birthday. The fires in LA is 8/7. The difference is 108, that's JFK. And then you got 10 weeks of 1 day. What is 10/1, October 1st? October 1st is the 274th day of the year. What is 274? That's your sun god, Sol Invictus. When Rome got rid of Christianity and they started worshiping the sun god, unconquered sun, Sol Invictus in 274 AD. Sol Invictus. Is this all coincidence? Is this a sacrifice for the sun gods? Now, let's segue over to this. Lions defensive back Maurice Norris Jr. carted off the field after horrifying injury, game suspended. This was yesterday, preseason game. Listen to this.
Well, a shocking scene here in Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, and one that's much bigger than the game of football that's on the field. Players from both the Lions and the Falcons circle around an ambulance as first responders tend to one of Detroit's defensive backs. 24-year-old Maurice Norris Jr. is now at a trauma center nearby after suffering a serious injury while trying to make a tackle. His teammates and Falcons players took a knee as they prayed for the best. Game was suspended with more than 6 minutes to play. We want to welcome you, Fox News at 10 after the game. We do let Jennifer Hammond is down there in Atlanta.
Right now, she was down there on the field along with the rest of our Fox 2 sports team and really giving us an idea after being in the press room with the coach there, Coach Campbell, about what's going on, where things stand with this player who's really just quite a new star to the team, right, Jen?
Yeah, you know, it's really kind of it's a surreal experience, I guess is the best way to put it, Taryn. When you see a player go down like that in a game, it quickly shifts your focus and what's important in life all of a sudden. It's not about football anymore.
So I'm not going to show the play because of the NFL rules. But yeah, this was interesting. I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why this thing is very interesting. Okay, we're going to go forward. There was a situation back in the day with this guy. Remember him? On January 2nd, right? Football game. You had to stop it. Remember that? Okay. Now, he was a safety. His position was a safety. Well, the guy who got injured yesterday, he was a safety as well. When you think about the climate, follow me. When you think about the climate that we're dealing with, the Bible talks about peace and safety in the last days. It would not happen because a WAR will happen. Is this symbolic? Is it coincidence, again, in the spiritual, in the heavens, that this situation happened? This guy was injured the same way. They brought out the paramedics and everything on the football field, remember that? And he was a safety. I'll show you some clippings. He got hurt back in the day. It was a big thing. Now, I want to show you a comparison. Maurice Norris yesterday during the game, an injury to Lions safety, right? Now, the guy who tackled him, get this, his name was Nathan Carter. The guy who tackled him was Nathan Carter. Now remember, this guy plays for the Atlanta Falcons. Why is that important? What happened in Georgia yesterday? Remember? In Georgia, part of Atlanta, they had the shooting at the college in the CVS. And the day before that, also, well, I'm just using the words interchangeably, so don't get on me. In Georgia, Atlanta is part of Georgia. So we had a situation where a shooting yesterday, CDC, CVS, at the college. And the day before that, there was a shooting at the Army base in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. Now, here's a guy with the Falcons, Atlanta Falcons, running back. He tackles the guy and he gets injured. But look at his last name, Carter. Carter, Carter, like President Carter. And did not do a few decodes on that yesterday? President Carter and Georgia and the connection. I hope you're seeing this. It's deep. You got to go into my videos. Those of you all who saw the video, I'm sure you're screaming right about now. Me and Joe Aquaviva did this video yesterday. Georgia shooting, Emory University, decode. Jimmy Carter in Georgia. Come on, man. What a coincidence. Yesterday, Jimmy Carter, the breakdown, Jimmy Carter. And just so happened the same day they had the shooting there, they had this football injury. And this guy's name is Carter. Right? Where is it at here? Did I erase it? This guy's name is Carter. Nathan Carter. Now let me put it together for you because it's mind-blowing. Yesterday's date, football game, 8/8/2025. 1/2/2023. What is that? 1/2/2023. That's when this situation happened to him. 1/2/2023. See that? So he had an injury, football, stopped the game, and so did this other guy. The difference between that date and yesterday's date is 3:16. 3:16 is like John 3:16, sacrifice. Is that coincidence? Now, watch this here. The guy who got injured in 2023, that's his birthday. March 24th. This is him. He got injured. That's him. He got injured. Remember him? March 24th. Now, the guy who got injured yesterday, his birthday is 9/27/2000. Take their birthdays, March 24th and 9/27. The difference is 79. Trump is 79 years old. Is that coincidence? I'm just asking. Now watch this here. Here's Jimmy Carter, President of the United States. His birthday and his death date. His death date is 12/29 of 2024. The guy who tackled the football player who got injured, his name was Nathan Carter. Birthday, May 22nd. 22222. Nathan Carter, birthday, May 2222. Carter, Jimmy Carter, from Georgia. Football player, Atlanta Falcons, Atlanta, like Georgia. Watch this. May 22nd, football player's birthday. Jimmy Carter, president, death date, December 29th. The difference is 2222222. What are the odds? What are the odds? And let's define that for you right quick. Joe Aquaviva, when he sees this, I'm sure he's gonna scream. There's your 222, baby, all day. Look at that. Antichrist system, Antichrist Barack Obama. Look at that. Is that coincidence? Now, if you think that's something, watch this. Look at the ambulance. Always read the numbers. See that there? That says 786 on the ambulance. This is yesterday. 786. Okay, let's go there. Watch this. 786 minus 365 days in a year, right? Gives you 421. What's 421? Let's do it in real time. 421. Pope Francis' birthday. Pope Francis' date of birth. See the 421? The Pope died on 421. The Pope Francis died on 421. I took the ambulance number on the football field, 786, from a calendar of 365 days in a year. I got 421. Is that coincidence? There's your 786. But look at this here. 0812. 0812. 08212. So 8212, 8212, right? Let's look at that. 8212 minus 365, the whole year. What does that give you? 7887. What is this? What is this? Trump was 78 years old when on July 13th of 2024, he got hit in the head in Butler, Pennsylvania, was he not? And then he became the 47th president. What are the odds? You tell me, what are the odds? The ambulance, 8212, subtracted from 365 days of the year, 7847, or take 786, the ambulance number, transportation number, 786, minus 365, and it gives you the Pope. People, something's coming. I don't care what nobody say. Something's coming. These are mathematical improbabilities. Yes, they are. You tell me what you think. Again, this guy played for the Atlanta Falcons, the one who hit this guy who got injured. And his name is Carter. Carter. And Jimmy Carter's hometown yesterday, the last 2 days in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, has had shootings. You think the heavens are trying to tell us something? I'm Franchot Pearson. If you like the work, click on my portrait right here. You can go to more, click on more. I have Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and PayPal. Screenshot that, send a gift. Whatever you send, I appreciate it. Also have a P.O. box. God bless you. We'll see you soon.